Hello, everyone. Sorry I haven't posted in a few days. I've been pretty busy, a lot of different things. But today we're gonna be going through Matthew 21 verses 19 through 22. I'll give you a quick rundown. I have a lot of notes like I did last video. So, in Matthew 21 19 through 22. Jesus curses a fruit tree, causing it to wither instantly, which symbolizes faithfulness. He then teaches his disciples that faith, without doubt, allows them to do anything, and whatever is asked in prayer with belief will be received. So, the very, very strong message. Personally, one of my top favorite things I guess we could talk about. But I was in Matthew earlier today, and I read this quote again, this verse again, and I was like, this would be a really good verse to make a video on. So today, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a video on that. So I'll read you Matthew 21 19 through 22. Okay. In the morning, as Jesus was returning to Jerusalem, he was hungry, and he noticed a fig tree beside the road. He went over to see if there were any figs, but there were only leaves. Then he said to it, "May you never bear fruit again." And immediately the fig tree withered up. The disciples were amazed when they saw this and asked, "How did the fig tree wither so quickly?" Then Jesus told them, "I tell you the truth. If you have faith and don't doubt, you can do things like this and much more. You can say to this mountain, 'May you be lifted up and thrown into the sea,' and it will happen. You can pray for anything, and if you have faith, you will receive it." Very, very, very strong. So I have a few different things broken down from what we read. So I have fruitfulness for my first thought. So I said, beware of what is called empty religion, going to church but showing no love or change. That's huge. The fig tree had leaves, which usually means fruit was on the tree. So a fig tree that has leaves is like, the leaves are usually like symbolizing that there's fruit on the tree, but no fruit on this tree. This relates right back to empty religion. You say, "Oh yeah, I go to church," all this stuff. Like the tree, you're the leaves. You say you go to church, but what you do outside of church is like more important. You can't just be the leaves. You can't just say you have the fruit when really you don't. Like, you're not like showing your love to God and talking to God. You're just going to church. So you're pretty much the fig tree with just leaves and no fruit when you do that. So you want to go to church and talk to God and love God and be honest to God. That's really what you want to do. All right. Next, I have authority. Jesus has the power to judge things and hearts that refuse to grow. Jesus cursing the fig tree shows a lot. Seeing a tree with no fruit, he says it will never bear fruit again. The tree withers immediately, showcasing Jesus' control over everything as the Messiah. Like I said before, you saw Jesus literally just told the tree, to be dead, and it was dead. It's just crazy. It shows you like how much power Jesus really has, and when you put faith in him, what he can do for you. It's just crazy to me. Next, I have mountain moving, like he said, that you can move mountains. Faith isn't an emotion. It's a trust in God that he's there for you and that he can do all things. Jesus explains that active faith in God believes believers can do more than just curse trees. You can move mountains. So, for us, we can't, tell a mountain to move and it'll go into the water. That's not really what he's saying. It's like, you can't just curse trees, you can move mountains. So you can't just like, tell something to do something and it'll happen. You have to put your trust in God. And then as soon as you put your trust and your faith and you're honest, and you love and you do all these things that God wants you to do, you can move mountains. Like, you can do way bigger things. So it's really important that you put your faith in God and you're truthful to Him. I'm very big on the truthful thing. When you're truthful to God, He's there and He provides. Believing prayer. Good prayer is rooted in a relationship where we seek what God seeks. So you don't want to seek what you seek. It's what you got to seek what God seeks. It's broad. It's a bigger thing. But here's a quote from that verse. If you believe, you will receive what you are asking for in prayer. The word believe here isn't casual hope. It means trust in God, confidence in God's character, and depend on God's will. You have to know it's not, I hope this works, or maybe this will do it. You have to say, God, I trust you completely. I know you can do this, and I trust you, and I have faith in you. True belief is rooted in who God is, not just what you want. You can't just like pray God for $1 million. Like, that's what you want. Like, that's not what He's here for. Like, you really need to be faithful and truthful, in prayer and in anything you do. I think that's it's really important. This is a shorter video than normal. Still trying to get back in the groove of things. It's been a very busy few days. So just wanted to end it with this quick thing I wrote down that I thought was, very important. When Jesus says, if you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer, He's not telling us to chase what we want, but to trust who God is. So today, don't just pray, believe. Not just in you, not just in your words, but believe in God. Because when your faith is real, your life won't just look different, it will be different. Trust in God, pray to God, be faithful, love, kind, all of these things. And God's there, man. He's there for you. He's helping you. I've had a very busy past few days, and God's been there, man. School's been very stressful, everything, but God's been there, dude. I've been praying to Him. I've been truthful. I've been faithful. I've been all of these things, and I've been talking to God a lot, and He's been helping me out quite a bit. Wasn't able to go to church this Sunday because I was insanely busy helping my mom and everybody out. So I was, very disappointed in that, and that kind of threw off my week because, I feel like when I go to church, it really helps out my week. So not being able to go this Sunday was kind of a letdown to me, and it was it really threw off my week. This week was very long. It's only Wednesday. It's crazy. It's been very long and stressful and everything. So, but this, writing all this down is very helpful to me, and it's helped me a lot, and I'm really hoping it helps you guys. I know my reading was really off today. I don't really know why. I apologize for that. But it's very meaningful stuff right here, and I just want you guys to pray tonight and every day and talk to God. Just have a conversation with Him. It doesn't have to be like you're reading out of a book. Like, you can have a conversation and tell Him about your day. That's what I do. It's you just hey God, my day was tell Him everything you did, and maybe why you're stressed or what happened today and everything like that. And just be faithful and love, dude. Honestly, it's what we need right now. I need a lot of it. Faithful and be kind to everybody. A lot of people are in this world. It's really crazy. So you need to be kind and love and open-hearted, really. So I forgot to start the video off with this, but one thing I'm thankful for today is being able to, I didn't have the motivation to write all this down these past like few days and make the video. Everything's been busy. But today, I don't know what hit me today. It was God, obviously. But I'm really grateful I was able to write 2 pages of, what's on my mind and what I read in the Bible. And I'm really grateful for that. And I'm grateful for my family, like always. And I want you guys to say something you're grateful for too. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will definitely be posting a video either later today because I'm feeling on the grind right now. If not later today, definitely tomorrow. I'm gonna be bringing these videos out more often now. I went on that little week break for a little bit, but I'm ready to get back to it and share the word with you guys. Makes me really happy and I'm excited. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and had a great day in school or wherever you're at. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you very much. Have a good one.